I want to thank all of you for being here today. This event is always one of my favorite days of the campaign. If for no other reason, it's one of the only days I get to watch a Steeler game from start to finish. And today is really a great way to come together and get energized as we prepare to a final march towards Election Day. My volunteers and I have spent the past few months knocking on over 6,000 doors and talking to the people of the 46th District. And I can tell you I have never worked as hard in a campaign as I have worked this year. But I'm just part of a very big team. And I've been fortunate to have many, many friends and supporters at my side. And I want to thank all of them for their hard work and determination. People like Ray Bologna, the staff here at the Pepsi Roadhouse, who've generously opened up their doors for us here today. Ray, I want to thank you for everything you've done for us. I want to thank the band, Leftover Blue. They came in, they're playing for free today. Did a great job. And of course, I have to thank the people that are there in the trenches with me every single day. And that would be my staff. Jeannie Vega, Judy Vitek, Angela Wade, Kim Nielsen, and Nick Garrett. There is no way that I could get anything done without their hard work and determination, and I thank God every day that I have such dedicated people by my side. So here we are, less than 10 days from Election Day. And I've always liked the intensity of a good campaign. Two people taking their ideas directly to the people, and an ongoing debate about what our future should be. Unfortunately, that's not what's going on this year. Instead of an ongoing debate, instead of a debate of any kind, we've seen an unprecedented avalanche of political and personal attacks that have drowned out even the most remote possibility of civilized debate. Now, I'm sure many, if not most of you, have seen the attacks being made by my opponent against me. I'm sure you've seen the ridiculously distorted picture of me in a Halloween costume, dressed as a gangster from the 1920s. And if you haven't seen it yet, there's a pretty good chance you will over the next 10 days. But what I don't understand is how is this possible? How can this be what we are talking about 10 days from an election? What importance does any of that have on the future of the people in this district? And what blows me away is how anyone can be this far along in running for public office and have no clue as to what this is really all about. Just this week, I was stopped by a senior citizen who lives in a trailer on a fixed income of less than $700 a month. And he's scared because he doesn't have any heat in that trailer this winter. When we tried to make an appointment to see if we can get him some assistance, we found out on top of that he can't even read or write. Now, how can it be in a world where such suffering is taking place right in our own community, right now, today? How can someone wake up in the morning and justify spending over $100,000 showing people what I wore to a Halloween party last year? But I've come to realize that those attacks are actually a huge compliment. Because they have to portray me in a costume. Because they know that if they show the real me and the genuine passion and enthusiasm that I bring to this job every day, they don't stand a chance on Election Day. Now, people have mentioned that I seem a little worked up during this campaign, even for me. And they're right. I am worked up. But not for the reasons most people think. If someone wants to attack me, that's fine. I'm a big boy. I realize it's politics. That's how the game's played. But to ignore the people you claim to want to represent, to run from debates, to lie and to scheme and maneuver in a transparent attempt to hide your own ignorance at a time when we need real leadership, well, that offends me in ways I can't even begin to describe. People are crying out, begging candidates to actually talk about the issues instead of slinging mud. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right here, right now. Re-elect me on November 2nd, and here's what I'm going to do. I will do what I've done every day for the past 4 years. I will listen to the problems of the people I represent, and I will do my very best to try to solve them. Now that might mean standing up to the governor, or writing a new law, or helping a senior citizen get a new furnace before winter comes. It might mean helping someone get training to start a small business, or to help a local nonprofit find a way to keep their doors open. It might mean standing up to giant corporations or small municipal authorities. And although I can't guarantee success every time, you will know that no matter what the outcome may be, I will never go down without a fight. But even more important than the things I will do are the things I won't do if I'm reelected on November 2nd. I won't stop thinking about new ways to help people. I won't stop trying to do everything in my power to make their lives better. I won't stop fighting whoever I need to fight in order to do what's right. And I won't allow these petty thugs who are so devoid of original ideas that all they can do is attack ever make me be ashamed of the job I do or the people I represent. My opponents can follow me around with a camera until the day I die. And it won't be enough to make me lose sight of the importance of public service and the positive impact we can make on people's lives. Now, if you don't like me, don't vote for me. I can respect that. But no one should ever be allowed to buy their way into public office without standing in front of the voters, explaining where they stand on the issues, and being held accountable for them. And that is exactly what is happening in far too many races at this very moment. It's happening to me. It's happening to Tim. It's happening to Brandon. This isn't about whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent. This is about whether or not you're an American. Now, these tactics are designed to make you so disgusted with the entire system that you lump all public officials in a ball, dismiss us all collectively as worthless, and then stay home on election day because you, quote, had it with all of us. So what can you do? It's very simple. Get informed, get loud, get angry, and then go vote. Now, whether you realize it or not, you are an unwilling victim of the war of attrition that's happening in small towns like this across America. And the only way to stop the negativity and the lack of accountability is to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it will not work. And the only way to do that is to make sure you and everyone you know gets out to vote on November 2nd. Don't be a victim, be a soldier. This is our one chance to send a message. Because if they get away with it this time, this model will become the standard for every election from now until eternity. There will be no going back unless we stand up and let these people know that they are not going to buy our democracy, and there is no amount of money or dirty ads out there to make up for passion, real ideas, and a desire to help people. Thank you for your time, and thank you for continuing to place your sacred trust in me to serve as your state representative.
Thank you, Jeff.
Decisions are made by those who show up. So help me get as many people as possible out to vote on November 2nd. Now get loud, get informed, get angry. Go vote!